Well, you join me at St Neots in the boiler room refurbishment, what we've starting today. So we'll go through the job, a little bit of a backstory of what is actually going on. So Christmas Eve, the main contractor had come in and had 2 days before shut this one down as a split heat exchanger. Christmas Eve they came in and said that this one was spilling, shut this one down. Site had to scramble because they had no backup and get a temporary plant room which is situated in the car park, and I will get a bit of footage of that and we can have a quick look at what's in a temporary plant room. But these are the services what they've come in from the plant, flow and return. They're going over this boiler, connecting in the back there, and that's what's giving the building its heat source at the moment. It's heating and hot water. What else? So they also struggled with, these cylinders didn't have any immersion heaters on them, so the site was completely without hot water and heating Christmas Eve. So the actual paperwork and the phone calls what was going round was horrendous, trying to get some kind of temporary heating on for them. Needless to say, they did it. They've got the actual cabin on site and it's quite expensive. So day one, we don't have much room to actually work with, so we're going to split this boiler. Now obviously these sections are going to be weighing quite a bit amount, so we're going to split the sections down, move them to one side and then take them through the hospital one at a time. We're also going to get rid of all this lagging before we start work, make a nice clean working environment before we start, because there's very little room in here. What else is there to say? Yeah, so this boiler, all stripped down, that flue taken out, all cleaned up, and that's the job for today. Day one. All the risk assessments, method statements, schedule of works have all been walked through with the management on site, so they're all happy and it's we're good to go. Needless to say, it is 11 o'clock and I did get here at 8 o'clock this morning, so best get cracking and stop waffling. Ideal Concord CX, a discontinued boiler now, and so it should be very, very inefficient. But what we've got down here, these are your burner rails. So basically the injector would be at the top, gas would be blown down, and at the top of the burner here, this is where you'd have your flame. That flame would then go through the heat exchanger at the base. The heat would then travel up through the heat exchanger, out the back, up through the flue, and then you're losing pounds. That temperature would be anything from like 170 to 230 degrees, just lost. So this is your actual baffles. So your hot water for your heating services basically come here at the back, flow through this heat exchanger and then back out, and then the heat would be transferred through here. So that heat would then come up through these baffles all the way through, transfer that heat, and then you'd have your hot water going out to your heating system. But that excess heat would then go into the hood, through the back, and then up through the flue, and then to outside. A loss of heat. So yeah, but there wasn't very much wrong to go with these boilers as such. Yeah, you had a burner, thermocouple, ignition pilot, gas valve, eye limit start, piezo. Yeah, very basic. Oh, you had the controls on the front as well for the temperature, but yeah, they were straightforward. Not much to go wrong with them, but very inefficient. I didn't realise that they haven't actually disconnected this boiler. We're going to have to shut down, isolate it there, isolate it on the return, cut that out, cut it further back, put some bushes down to 2-inch, bring these temporary flow and return, connect them back on at the back. Well, it's day 2, boiler refurbishment. Let's see how far we... Oh, look, and the boiler has gone. Still got that one left to take out, but it is still connected. So what the plan is to the new jig for the new boilers is going to go across here. So boilers are going to be going vertical flues, so they're going to be stood off the wall. So these are going to be in the way. So what we're going to do is this 2.5-inch steel what runs across down here, we're going to take that out, put a nipple in, isolation valve, reattach that with a bush back down to 2-inch, so that will get connected back in there. And this is going to have a new pump put in, but what I'll probably do is undo that. No, what I'll probably do is put a plug in there, move this to that side, so I've got this whole room then to work in. Because once we get the boilers in, low loss header in, filter in, pipe work around, not connected up but around, pipe in, the pressurization unit, take that off, thinking about putting that expansion vessel over this side where all this ferris is at the moment. Them sections still have to go back downstairs, but yeah, move that expansion vessel over there, run it around and then reconnect it back in over there. But that'll then give it more access into the plant room for general maintenance and servicing. Yeah, that's where we're up to. We're cracking on. Right, last section. we go. That's both boilers out now. Get them down this afternoon. Going to reattach this flow and return now, and that's where we're at. You don't have these on the 15mm radiator valve. Stop messing about with the right size. Belt him.